My name is Howard Wilson. I am the sound engineer for a gospel group called the New Stars of Faith. We're out of Central Georgia, Fort Valley, Georgia. I guess I would say Fort Valley, Georgia.
Yeah. And for how long have you been doing this?
I've been with this group for about 3 years. But I started out when I was in the military. I got hooked up with the command band of the Air Force Reserve, started hanging out with them and learning from their chief sound engineers, started learning from them how to do sound engineering. And I worked with them for many, many years and still work with them today on large events like 4th of July concerts and stuff of that nature. Well, I've used probably the whole gauntlet, all the way from the bottom line Peavey stuff all the way up to the Meyer systems. And I've used JBLs, Yamahas, and everything in between, Electro voice. You know, I've worked several of them through the Air Force, and then of course through other groups, churches, and all that I've helped either set up systems or work their systems with. No, that's pretty much been my realm of expertise is with the band. But the command band of the Air Force Reserve has worked with many artists. I've done shows with Crystal Gale, Milo Mason, Lori White. We did TNN concerts in Europe for Christmas things. I've done what they call Operation Season Greetings with the command band of the Air Force Reserve. I went along as a helper to help with the audio and lighting crews. So, you know, I've dealt with them, and because when you deal with the military, of course, it's a large organization that has many people, and my job was to get in and learn, even though I was not specifically assigned to the band. I wanted to learn, so I convinced my commander to let me go with them. Well, I can definitely tell you that the technology and the workmanship that I saw with what I heard here impressed me greatly. I was not expecting to hear the level of sound and the quality of the sound out of the systems that I saw. I've been up with Meyer and Yamaha and JBL when they've introduced new systems on, and they are very good systems. I'm not going to badmouth them in any way, but I will definitely have to say that when I came here and I heard a couple of these systems here, I was very impressed to the point of almost shocked at the quality of the sound, the clarity, the fullness, the brightness of the sound that came out of such a small package. I was expecting that same level of sound out of bigger units. Compared to the system that my group owns right now, I've already got my pricing, and I'm now going to go beg for money to replace it with a system that, you know, I was in a trailer, now I'm just going to put it in the trunk of a car. And to us, that's a big thing. Storage on our bus is limited as it is. Now I can free up a bunch of area. The quality of the sound, because when you deal with most music arenas, everything is, you know, how good is the sound, how clear is it. The number one job of the sound guy, or his ultimate goal, is the sound guy is to be completely invisible. And with this system, you know, if you put this system out there, and you've got the mics and all those, you get in there and you get this type of sound with that small system out there, the sound guy is going to be completely invisible. So everybody is going to be totally focused on the group that is on the stage, enjoying it, and as I say, the people in the audience are the money. And if you give them that clarity and that bright and that great sound, you know, that's where the money is. We're all making money and everybody's happy. Well, I wanted to hear, as we were testing the line arrays, to see, I wanted to hear that when you were up close, because in most systems that are out nowadays, the folks in the first few rows are usually getting blasted, while the folks in the back are having to kind of strain to hear. And one of the selling points of line arrays is that it tries to balance that out to give you the same level up front, and you have that same level at the back where the people in the back can hear. And it's the same throughout the whole thing. And I was going to look to verify. I wanted to hear that. Okay, I want to be up close here where the guys on the stage are hooting and rawing. Okay, yeah, here's the level here. And then I go back to where the folks sitting in the back are, and they have the same level there. And I was wanting to hear, and this system seemed to very accurately maintain that level throughout the whole travel point. So no matter where I was, no matter where anybody would be sitting in the audience or whatever, they're going to hear the same level as anybody else in the audience is going to hear. And to me, that's a fairly important thing, and it's amazing that the technology here that KS has makes that very easily done with very little effort on the sound engineer's part. He takes some work off of me, and to me, that's a good thing. Less work, less headaches.
I want you to say it one more time. Oh, Jesus, I thank you for your mercy. Say it one more time for me, son. Every day of my life, I thank you. Why you want to thank him? For the things, for all the things that you do. But most of all, why you want to thank him, son?